Good morning. I was just checking to make sure I have my mute off, that you could actually hear me before I spoke. What I'd love to do is point out a very huge thank you to those who yesterday with my PayPal link actually did donate some dollars to my energy flow of living this life. It's a wonderful life. I found, as I was reminded last night, that it was actually a pink supermoon. Wow, go out and check out the moon. It's beautiful and clear here, from a friend of mine from many years ago. She texted, and this was 11 o'clock at night. It was an absolutely beautiful moon. I wish I'd seen it a little earlier in the evening as it had come up on the horizon, because I'm sure that's when it would have been the most superb. But I still got to see it. It was absolutely beautiful. So just ask you to give a bit of a shout out to your friends. And I'm just noticing someone mentioned to me that using the word share, and even verbally and even written, Facebook actually denotes posts that do that. And I'm sort of thinking, how would you actually word, like I've got here, how would you word it so that it's not going to give that reaction, as far as what the Facebook algorithm goes? What would you use instead of that word that says exactly the same thing, so that it actually gets the word out there that, daily guidance card reading is happening live now on Ross Bounty's page, or whatever, for other people's pages too, because I think sometimes I'm just, it's frustrating when we're trying to get ourselves seen, I suppose, seen and heard. It's enough of a challenge sometimes to actually have that happen without the social media systems demoting things because they think that, what we're doing isn't the right thing, that we're clickbaiting or things like that. It's just so interesting seeing it all develop as people are trying to grow what they're doing and having them demoted because of one word. But anyway, I do digress. A booking site for the full readings are there. I'm just going to stop that now and we'll move over to the actual readings. Just as a reminder that this is a general reading of a spread that I've been doing for over a year now, but it's just a generalised reading for everyone so that you can get used to knowing or seeing something might catch your eye in this reading specifically that is a message for you to have as your focus for the day. So that's the drift of it. There won't be any personal questions that are answered in this one. So I'm going to switch it around and turn off the crawler with my website there, and look at how clear the camera is today. It's absolutely beautifully, crisply clear. My time. Do you know, that's a point. I'm just going to switch back. For those of you who are on the cross-posted pages, if you've been watching my drama with trying to cross-post, learn it and all the rest from the mytimetv.live site, I managed to do it successfully today. And I am on mytimetv.live and I am on Leanne Winston's Psychic Medium page this morning. So if you're there, make sure you tick that you click into the Ros Bounties page. I'm not sure if the direct link transfers into those posts or not, but be on @RosBounty and I'm live there, so your comments will be seen. I just completely forgot about that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shaz, for reminding me to say that. So now we're going to get into the reading. Thank you. Yes, they are similar cards to yesterday. Definitely the dice is in there, and the ship, I think, was yesterday. It was only a few days ago. Now, what I'm going to show you is the deck that I'm using for those who might be new to this one because of the cross-posting. Oh, my goodness, funny thing that. I managed to find it. Yay, thank you very much, Leanne, for showing me. So now 35. Really? As in similar cards, lots of people talking to you on My Time TV, Ross, approximately 11. Ooh, Oh, that's wonderful. Now, just a reminder, now 35. Well, that is absolutely wonderful. I'm glad that what I did is actually working. So we'll now get into the reading. Please, people, do go do type in the at Ros Bounty. In actual fact, no, I can't. Can I do that? Hang on a minute. Just hold on a sec. I'm just going to do it this way. Because I can. So what I'm going to do is actually type this in here because I can. And this is actually the direct link back into the video, the live streaming, into the Ros Bounty page. So if you click on that, if you're hearing me, listening to me, seeing what I'm doing here, that link with the video number that ends in the 061, that will bring you back to the Ros Bounty page so that I can actually see your comments and bring them up just like this. So good morning, Natalie. How are you? Oh, good. Well, what a difference that makes in just doing a cross post right. So lovely, lovely. Yeah, they are very clear today. So we're going to actually get into the reading because that's the purpose of what we're here for. So you're going to see my lovely hair to the side because I haven't actually, I wonder if I can actually set that up there. No, look, too hard basket for today. Let's see. We'll just do the reading. I do like to keep them to the 10 to 15 minutes. It's already gone nearly 7 minutes. So what we're getting here in the energy of the dice, what we've got in the dice. This is the workspace energy, right? And I'm going to get it right this morning. It's almost flustered me that I got the cross posting right. So just a reminder, be back at that Ros Bounty page. The dice in the work energy, it really is a flip of whatever, and it's almost like the flip of the card, but it's the roll of the dice of what is going to happen in the workspace today. I think too, for a lot of people that are actually working from home, which I am, it's what I've been doing for years. But for those who are new to it, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, and the roll of the dice is going to place you in the perfect position, whatever it is going to come up, that you are going to be able to roll with that challenge. You'll be able to take it on board, and I wouldn't say run with it, but you're certainly going to be able to do what's needed. So feel confident that that's what the dice are going to show you. So what seems like a chance opportunity, take it. If you see that coming up, in your day, and there's self-doubt, don't doubt it. Just go with it. So I think with that, that's where it would need to be for the day-to-day. Now, go with it. Oh, hi, Karina. Now, I'm just going to say to Shiana, with this one, what I do with this daily morning live stream at the 8 a.m. in Adelaide time, what I do with this stream, it is a general card reading, card spread only that I'm reading. I don't do the individual card readings in this one. It just, I try to keep it as a concise little spread reading so that you can start to focus on what energy you're receiving from this spread. There may be one card in this 5 that you feel really connected to, and your eye goes to a certain part of it. So that's what it actually means for this morning's daily live stream. Okay, so that's okay. There's a few of you who are showing up that because I cross-posted properly, I'm getting more new people watching this as my daily live streams. Just been on my own page, and it's good to actually share around in different ways. And so much thanks to Leanne for allowing me to cross-post to her page too. So it is on the mytimetv.live page, and it is on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium page. So please do come over to the Ros Bounty one, that link that's got all the numbers on it. That's the video live. If you comment in there, I'll see them. I might not be able to comment on all of them because I do want to keep it to at least under 15 minutes. So we've dealt with the dice. Okay, that's in the workspace. In this spread, this key is in the home energy. So you're actually getting that in you're going to be using the key to unlock the door. of something beautiful. I love the fact that there's that beautiful little rose just waiting to be freed in that. It gives all sorts of potential. And what does the rose mean to you? Is it unlocking romance? Is it just unlocking some beauty in your life? Or are you going to actually protect and lock it away, not to be set free? Because that's what a key does. It unlocks and locks as well. So there's something that's going to be around for the home space that's needing to be having the key to use it. There could be even just some sort of a gut feeling that you've got around a particular action that you're needing to take a step, make a decision, and that's going to be the key to unlock what flows from it and moves it further forward. So, and look, it could be that it specifically means, and this is what I love about the Lenormand deck, is they can be so specifically literal. So it could be you may have lost a key and you find it. Okay, it can be that easy. Or there's a particular cupboard that needs to be unlocked. That's where you've put something that you forgot about. And I'm finding that with the actions of unpacking boxes that I've packed up 2 years ago that I didn't get the chance to unpack in the meantime. And now everything's going to be cleared and sorted through here now that I'm resettling in my home. Oh, wow. The adventures of opening boxes, it is almost like opening them with a key. And we've got in the unexpected position. That's what this one is here in the two. The two clover is the lucky card. It really is just the good luck throughout the day. It's going to come up and pop into your life unexpectedly. And mine, of course, because I do actually do the interpretations more along what is my where I'm at actually more in my own life. So it's really good. Really good to have that pop into the spread today too. And we have had it a few times in the last week. And also compass. Compass for this morning's actually in the position of your role. It really is about finding our direction, keeping that focus going, fine-tuning. If you've ever noticed a real compass like that, it actually does have a little bit of a wobble up as it's trying to really settle into that alignment of the north-south. Because that's what the needle itself, and where am I pointing? Yeah, the needle itself on a compass, it'll go like that a bit as it's wobbling around, but it will always point north-south because it's aligned, magnetism is aligned with our magnetic pole. And it's also something that happens within our own body with the ions that are parts of the cells. They find the alignment in a positive, negative fashion like a magnetism. And why the electromagnetic fields actually do affect our bodies so much. That's just an aside. But find your direction. So keep it in that, have your focus so that you're actually knowing what direction you're going. The needle itself will point the north-south, but as soon as you start turning the wheel of your compass so that if you really need to go in that west direction, you move that way, there's tips and techniques around finding your direction. I find moving into your heart space and connecting with what is that spiritual connection, the kundalini and all that energies of what is our cosmic connection, spiritual down into Mother Earth, and creating that cycle of energy and listening. We don't listen enough. Listen to what is coming to us from that central position. And, whoops, I've got that in there. And now we're moving. Oh, that's what I had to do. I knew I moved it for a reason, to realign the camera. And here we've got the ship. The ship is about travel. It's about moving forward. Well, it can go backwards too, I suppose. But have you ever tried to turn a ship around going in reverse? To go back, you actually have to continue moving it forward. So a ship always is in that forward motion when you're, besides those that are motor driven, but this is sailing. Yeah, it's got a rudder and it's got the keel and all the rest that a normal ship has. But when you look at the sails and what drives us forward, the outcome is going to be moving us forward. The situation we're in with coronavirus and all that's been entailing of restrictions and isolation and all that feels like we're alone in it. We're not. We're all moving forward in it together. And it is actually going to pass. It's a temporary fact of what's happening. and that's what it is. It is a fact. But it doesn't mean that we have to sit in that energy of lack and not getting anywhere. We are actually going to be moving forward with it and creating absolutely new opportunities for ourselves. Now, as we're looking at this line of cards, as far as the dice, the ship, and the key, look at what's being unlocked. It feels like it's the roll of the dice, and certainly it can be. And oops, I've just left that on there. The roll of the dice, but it's moving forward, and we're going to unlock what is our potential. You look at the good luck that's there in whatever our day has for us, and what direction we take. Ships need someone to steer it. You be that person in control, and you steer it where you want it to go. So these cards for me all go with our decision to homeschool next term. Look, there's many different decisions that are going to move people in directions they never even realised they were going to take, a few months ago. And I think that's where there's the excitement. For me, I just feel excited. Yes, sad. There is hardship in many people's lives because of this, but it's the potential of what we can be moving forward in how we handle what is extremely challenging times, how we can actually progress it, move it through, put the love in the centre of our lives, because there's so much we're doing, needing to stay home, that is what we wouldn't really have had the time to do any other way. Is it what Spirit's showing us as being the way forward on a more permanent basis too, focusing on having that interpretation for ourselves of what is important in our lives? So just a question to pose. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave it. So thank you for being part of my live stream this morning. And thank you for coming over from the mytimetv.live and from Leanne Winston Psychic Medium pages, if that's where you've been redirected from. I'm so happy that I was able to do the cross-posting correctly this morning. It's probably the once in my so long of doing this that I've actually done it properly, and it's taken over a year. But that's fine. I think Facebook, in this instance, I found it first off and it worked well. So thank you very much. Now, tomorrow morning it will be 8 o'clock again, and potentially I'll be on both the 3 channels. It will be the 3. I'll do the cross-posting again and share this space and time with you to share from my heart to yours, and blessings for your day. Namaste.